Welcome to our channel. Old Coins History 333. This video is about United States of America $1, half dollar, quarter dollar, 1 penny, and time, which are very valuable and very old. Top 1. We're diving into the fascinating world of American numismatics by taking a close look at the America $1 Eisenhower bicentennial dollar from 1976. This coin isn't just a simple piece of currency. It's a symbol of American history, pride, and resilience. By the end of this video, you'll know why this coin holds such a special place in collectors' hearts, and just how much it could be worth. Stick around, because the final price will definitely surprise you. The Eisenhower dollar was first introduced in 1971 and was named in honor of Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and a hero from World War II. The 1976 edition of this dollar coin is unique because it was released to celebrate the 200th anniversary of American independence, making it one of the most significant commemorative coins in U.S. history. It's commonly referred to as the bicentennial dollar, and its design reflects the spirit of that special milestone. Let's start with the design. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll see the iconic image of President Eisenhower. His stern but wise expression reminds us of his leadership during difficult times, both in war and as president. What's important to note is the sharpness of the details on Eisenhower's portrait. Coins that retain the fine features, like the contours of his face and the crispness of his uniform, are highly sought after by collectors. The date, 1776 to 1976, is prominently displayed just below his image, highlighting the bicentennial year and making this version distinct from earlier Eisenhower dollars. Now, let's flip to the reverse side, where things get even more interesting. Instead of the usual eagle design found on regular Eisenhower dollars, the bicentennial dollar features a bold and patriotic symbol, an image of the Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon. This striking design is a powerful reminder of two monumental American achievements: the founding of the nation and the successful Apollo moon landings. The Liberty Bell signifies the enduring freedom of the United States, while the moon represents the nation's innovative spirit and technological achievements. The combination of these two symbols is a collector's dream, encapsulating American pride and progress in one coin. What really sets this coin apart from other commemorative issues is its large size and weight. At 38.1 millimeters in diameter, it's one of the biggest U.S. coins, making it stand out both visually and physically. Made from a copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin has a hefty feel in hand, adding to its appeal for collectors who appreciate substantial, tangible pieces of history. But what makes the 1976 Eisenhower bicentennial dollar so special to numismatists and coin enthusiasts alike? First, it's a commemorative coin, only produced in 1975 and 1976 to mark the nation's bicentennial. This limited mintage immediately increases its rarity and desirability. Second, the coin's condition plays a huge role in determining its value. While millions were struck, finding one in mint state or proof condition is significantly more challenging. Coins that are still shiny, with no scratches or signs of wear, are considered premium quality and can command a high price. Another feature to keep an eye out for is the strike quality. Some coins were struck more precisely than others, leading to crisper, clearer details. Coins with a strong strike, where the design elements are fully rendered and sharp, are more valuable than those with weak or faded features. One more exciting aspect of this coin is the possibility of minting errors. Error coins are highly prized in the numismatic community, and if you happen to find an Eisenhower bicentennial dollar with a misstrike, off-center design, or double die, its value could increase exponentially. What's also fascinating about this coin is the history it holds. It was created during a period of reflection for the United States, as Americans celebrated 200 years of independence. It's not just a coin, it's a reminder of the nation's journey from the Revolutionary War to becoming a global superpower. Collectors love coins that tell a story, and the 1976 bicentennial dollar captures a pivotal moment in American history, making it more than just currency. It's a piece of patriotic art. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for. How much could your 1976 Eisenhower bicentennial dollar be worth? While many of these coins can be found in circulation or sold as common collectibles, those that are in pristine condition, or that feature a rare minting error, can fetch a staggering $93,000. Yes, you heard that right. If you have a high-grade or error version of this coin, it could be worth a small fortune. So, the next time you come across a bicentennial dollar, be sure to give it a closer look. You might just have a hidden treasure on your hands. Top 2. Today, we're diving into a coin that symbolizes both American history and a beloved national figure, the America 1976 Bicentennial Kennedy half dollar. This coin isn't just any half dollar, it's a piece that commemorates a pivotal moment in U.S. history, while also honoring one of its most iconic presidents, John F. Kennedy. If you're a coin collector or just curious about the hidden value of coins, stay tuned. You'll be surprised at what this particular half dollar could be worth. The final price might blow you away. Let's take a look at the history behind this coin. The Kennedy half dollar series began in 1964, following the tragic assassination of President Kennedy. His legacy as a leader who inspired hope and progress made this coin immediately popular with the American public. The 1976 Bicentennial Edition, however, stands out because it was minted in honor of the United States' 200th anniversary of independence. It was a special release, celebrating the spirit of freedom and democracy that the nation was founded upon. What makes this coin truly fascinating is its design. On the obverse side, you have the familiar profile of John F. Kennedy, looking forward with that same determined and youthful expression that endeared him to millions. His portrait is bold and commanding, with precise details that collectors seek. The smoothness of his hair, the contours of his face, and the crispness of the engraving are key factors in determining the value of the coin. Coins that have retained these details without any wear are much more desirable. Now let's flip to the reverse side, where we see what truly sets the Bicentennial Kennedy half dollar apart. Unlike the regular Kennedy half dollars, the Bicentennial Edition features a striking image of Independence Hall, the site where both the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution were debated and adopted. This landmark is one of the most recognizable symbols of American democracy, making this coin not only a tribute to JFK but also to the country's rich history. The words, 200 Years of Freedom, and the dual date, 1776 to 1976, emphasize its role as a commemorative peace point. One of the key reasons collectors love this coin is its limited mintage. While millions of these half dollars were produced for circulation, the bicentennial versions were only minted in 1975 and 1976, making them far more special than regular Kennedy half dollars. And among these, the proof and silver versions, which were produced in much smaller quantities, are the real gems. These coins, when kept in pristine, uncirculated condition, are the ones that command attention at auctions. Let's talk about the material and composition. The clad composition of this coin features a copper-nickel outer layer bonded to a core of pure copper. However, what really makes certain bicentennial Kennedy half dollars stand out are the 40% silver versions that were struck for special collector's sets. These silver versions have an added weight to them, not just in terms of physical heft, but also in terms of their value. The shine and luster of the silver coins, especially when they are still in proof condition, can significantly increase their worth. Now, beyond its striking design and historical significance, one more factor plays a huge role in how valuable this coin can be: its condition. Coins that have been carefully preserved without any signs of wear are extremely hard to come by today. Most of the bicentennial Kennedy half dollars that were used in everyday transactions have suffered from dings, scratches, or tarnishing. But if you happen to find one that's in mint condition, one that still has its original luster, with no marks from handling or circulation, then you're looking at a piece that's much more valuable. Even more exciting is the potential for errors on this coin. Some bicentennial Kennedy half dollars were struck with minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet errors. These error coins are highly sought after by collectors and can dramatically increase the coin's value. If you happen to spot any unusual markings or misalignments on your coin, You may have a rare and valuable piece in your hands. One last point to consider is the story behind the bicentennial celebration itself. The year 1976 was a moment of reflection and celebration for the United States. The entire country came together to commemorate 200 years of independence, and this coin was part of that national pride. For collectors, owning a bicentennial coin is like holding a piece of history, a reminder of the ideals that shaped America, and of a president who stood for those ideals. Now, for the part you've been waiting for. How much could your 1976 bicentennial Kennedy half-dollar be worth today? If you have a version in proof or mint condition, or even better, a silver-clad version with no signs of wear, you might be sitting on a coin that's worth up to a stunning $91,000. Yes, that's right, $91,000 for a beautifully preserved piece of American history. So, if you happen to have one of these coins tucked away in a drawer or collection, take a closer look. You could be holding a small fortune. Top 3. Let's take a deep dive into a coin that's not just a piece of history, but also a thrilling collector's item. The America 2001 D Vermont State Quarter Error. This coin, part of the beloved 50 State Quarters program, holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. But what makes this particular version so intriguing is its minting error, a rare occurrence that can skyrocket a coin's value. Stick around to discover just how much this error quarter could be worth today. It might just leave you speechless. First, let's explore the significance of the Vermont State Quarter itself. Released in 2001, it was the 14th coin in the U.S. Mint State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. This program was designed to celebrate each of the 50 states by featuring a unique design on the reverse side of a quarter. Vermont's quarter pays homage to the state's rich natural beauty and agricultural heritage, specifically its famed maple trees and the iconic activity of maple sugaring. On the reverse of the coin, you'll find a beautiful depiction of a man tapping maple trees, collecting sap to produce Vermont's legendary maple syrup. This image is framed by the stunning mountains and forests that define the state's landscape. It's a charming and detailed scene that resonates with Vermont's identity as a place of natural wonder and rural tradition. However, what sets the 2001 D Vermont quarter apart from other state quarters is not just its design, but the errors that occurred during its production at the Denver Mint. Some quarters were struck with noticeable mistakes, turning them from ordinary coins into highly sought-after collectibles. The errors range from subtle die misalignments to more dramatic features like off-center strikes or double strikes. These imperfections make the coin incredibly rare, as minting errors are uncommon, especially in modern coins. One of the most notable errors seen in some of these Vermont quarters is a double die error, where parts of the design, including the lettering or images, appear twice, slightly offset from each other. This can create a fascinating, almost ghostly doubling effect that's immediately noticeable under magnification. Another error seen in these coins involves the planchet, the blank piece of metal the coin is struck on. In some cases, the planchet was flawed or incomplete, leading to a coin that was improperly struck, with missing or distorted details. These types of errors are what make certain Vermont state quarters so valuable. They transform an already beautiful coin into a one-of-a-kind piece, which collectors are eager to get their hands on. The rarity of these errors is a major factor driving up their value. When a coin is both part of a popular series and contains a notable error, its demand in the collector's market can soar. Let's talk about the condition of these coins. As with any collectible coin, the value of an error quarter depends largely on its condition. Coins that have been preserved in mint state, meaning they show no signs of wear and tear from circulation, are the most valuable. If your 2001 D Vermont State Quarter error has retained its original luster and detail, without any scratches, dings, or tarnishing, then you could be looking at a very rare and desirable piece. Error coins that are well preserved are even more prized, as finding one in pristine condition is extremely difficult. In the world of coin collecting, errors are like hidden treasures. While most coins are produced in perfect, uniform condition, a small percentage may leave the mint with unique and unintended characteristics. These errors can happen for a variety of reasons, such as misalignment in the die, improper planchet preparation, or mistakes in the striking process. And when they do occur, It's like finding a diamond in the rough for collectors. So, if you're lucky enough to come across one of these era quarters, especially in great condition, you may be holding a small piece of fortune in your hands. The 2001 Vermont State Quarter Error is a perfect example of how a simple mistake can make a coin exceptionally valuable. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, how much could this error coin be worth? If you have a 2001 Vermont State Quarter Error in mint condition, you might just be looking at a value of up to $51,000. Yes, that's right, $51,000 for this rare and unique piece. So, if you've got one of these error quarters hiding in your collection, be sure to take a closer look. It could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Top 4. Let's explore the captivating world of American coinage with a closer look at the 1960 Jefferson nickel, a coin that might seem ordinary but could actually be hiding a surprising amount of value. As one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history, the Jefferson nickel has a rich legacy, and the 1960 edition is particularly intriguing for collectors and history buffs alike. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938 and replaced the Buffalo nickel. This series celebrates Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, and the primary author of the Declaration of Independence. His influence is indelibly etched into American history, and this nickel is a tribute to his legacy. The obverse side of the 1960 nickel features a portrait of Jefferson, designed by sculptor Felix Schlag. The portrait shows Jefferson with a calm, reflective expression, highlighting his intellectual and philosophical contributions to the nation. On the reverse, you'll find a beautiful depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's grand estate in Virginia, symbolizing his achievements in both politics and architecture. But what makes the 1960 Jefferson nickel stand out? For one, the condition of the coin is crucial. Many of these nickels were used in everyday transactions, making it rare to find ones in excellent or mint condition. If you've got one that has been well preserved, without scratches or wear, you're in possession of something potentially very valuable. Another reason collectors are drawn to this particular coin is the potential for minting errors. The U.S. Mint produced these coins at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, and slight variations or errors in the minting process can significantly increase a coin's value. These errors might include things like double strikes, die cracks, or even misaligned dies, all of which make a coin rarer and more desirable to collectors. The rarity of the coin also plays a huge part in determining its worth. While millions of these coins were minted, finding a 1960 nickel that is in perfect condition or has a rare minting error can be quite the discovery. Collectors value rarity and uniqueness, and coins that have something unusual about them, like an error or a pristine condition, fetch high prices on the collector's market. The 1960 Jefferson nickel is also a reminder of a unique period in American history. The 1960s were a time of change, marked by the end of post-war prosperity and the beginning of social transformations. Holding onto a coin from this time offers a tangible connection to a period of great significance in the U.S. history, which adds to the historical value of this coin. So, what should you be looking for in your 1960 Jefferson nickel? If your coin has sharp, crisp details, such as a well-defined Monticello on the reverse side or a clear, readable date, it's worth a closer look. If the coin is in uncirculated or mint condition, its value could be even higher. Add in the possibility of a minting error, and you might be holding a hidden treasure. Now, the part you've been waiting for: how much could this coin actually be worth? If you have a 1960 Jefferson nickel in excellent condition or with a rare error, its value might surprise you. On today's market, a top-quality coin could fetch a price as high as $71,000. That's right, $71,000 for a 5-cent coin that you might have lying around in your change jar. It just goes to show that even the smallest coins can hold incredible value if you know what to look for. Top 5. Let's dive into the fascinating story behind one of the most iconic and collectible coins in American history, the 1961 Lincoln Memorial Penny. At first glance, this 1-cent coin may seem like just a small piece of copper, but don't let its size fool you. This particular penny holds immense value, both historically and monetarily, and by the end of this video, you'll find out exactly how much it could be worth. So stick around, the Lincoln Memorial Penny series began in 1959, replacing the previous design of the wheat penny. It was introduced to honor the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, with the reverse side showcasing the iconic Lincoln Memorial. The obverse side, as always, features a detailed portrait of President Lincoln, which has remained a central feature of U.S. pennies since 1909. Lincoln was the first president to appear on a circulating American coin, and his image on the penny has since become a symbol of resilience, freedom, and leadership. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1961 Lincoln Memorial penny. On the obverse, the familiar profile of Lincoln faces right, with the inscription, "In God We Trust," arched above his head, "Liberty," to his left, and the year 1961 stamped just below. On the reverse, we see a stunning depiction of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., with the words, "United States of America," at the top, and the motto, "E Pluribus Unum," placed just above the monument. The denomination, 1 cent, is positioned at the bottom, completing this simple yet elegant design. But what makes the 1961 penny stand out from other pennies in your pocket? The answer lies in a combination of its rarity, condition, and potential minting errors. While millions of these pennies were produced, very few have survived in pristine condition, and that's where the real value comes in. Condition is everything when it comes to coins. If you happen to have a 1961 penny that's in mint state or uncirculated condition, you might have a valuable piece on your hands. These coins are graded on a scale, with MS 65 or higher being considered top quality. Coins in such condition will show no signs of wear, maintaining sharp details in Lincoln's portrait, clear lines on the memorial, and a brilliant luster that makes the coin appear almost as if it were just minted. But that's not all. Minting errors can also add significant value to this coin. During production, even the smallest error can make a coin incredibly rare and sought after by collectors. Errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or even a misplaced mint mark can make a simple penny worth a fortune. It's these imperfections that turn an ordinary coin into a numismatic treasure. Another reason why collectors are so fascinated by the 1961 Lincoln Memorial penny is its connection to a time of growth and change in American history. The early 1960s marked the beginning of a new era, with the U.S. on the brink of the civil rights movement, space exploration, and cultural transformation. This penny, minted during that period, serves as a historical marker of those significant times, making it even more appealing to collectors who value coins with rich backstories. So, what should you be looking for in your 1961 penny? First, check the condition. A penny that's been circulated for years will have wear and tear, but if you have one in uncirculated or near mint condition, it could be worth a closer look. Also, examine it for any potential minting errors, which could make the coin even more valuable. And now, for the big question, what could this 1961 Lincoln Memorial penny actually be worth? If you happen to have one in excellent condition, or with a rare minting error, its value could be $70,000. Yes, you heard that right, $70,000 for a penny that you might have thought was just loose change. It just goes to show that even the smallest and seemingly insignificant coins can carry incredible worth. Top 6. We're going to explore the fascinating world of American coinage by taking a closer look at one of the most iconic dimes in U.S. history, the 1965 Roosevelt dime. This simple, everyday coin carries more than just its face value. By the end of this video, you'll discover why this particular dime could be worth much more than just 10 cents, so stick around for the surprise. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, replacing the Mercury dime, and it was created to honor the legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt's image was chosen for the dime not just because of his influence as a leader during the Great Depression and World War II, but also due to his close connection with the March of Dimes, an organization that worked to fight polio, the disease he battled throughout his life. The 1965 Roosevelt dime marked an important shift in U.S. coinage. This was the year when the U.S. Mint stopped using silver in the production of dimes and quarters, transitioning to a copper-nickel-clad composition. Before 1965, dimes contain 90% silver, which added to their intrinsic value. However, due to rising silver prices, the decision was made to change the composition, making the 1965 dime the first in this new, more common material. So, what makes this dime from 1965 stand out? While millions of these coins were minted, certain factors can make this particular dime valuable in today's market. The condition of the coin is key. A mint state or uncirculated Roosevelt dime, one that shows no signs of wear and retains its original luster, is highly sought after by collectors. Even though the coin doesn't contain silver, its pristine condition can drive up its value significantly. But there's more. When it comes to coin collecting, rarity and errors play a huge role in determining a coin's worth. Even a dime from 1965 can become extremely valuable if it has a minting error. Double dies, off-center strikes, or any other unusual imperfections can transform a common dime into a collector's dream. It's these rare errors that make coins like the 1965 Roosevelt dime stand out from the rest. Let's talk about design. On the obverse, we have a detailed portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt facing left, with Liberty inscribed to the side of his profile, and the motto, "In God We Trust," below his chin. The year 1965 is stamped directly beneath the neck, and to the right, there's the tiny initial, JS, a tribute to John Sinek, the designer of the coin. On the reverse, we see a torch in the center, symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch of peace on the left and an oak branch of strength and independence on the right. The words, United States of America, are arched across the top with E pluribus unum underneath and one dime at the bottom. It's a timeless design, simple yet powerful, and one that has stood the test of time. Now, what makes this coin even more intriguing is its historical context. The year 1965 was a period of change and uncertainty in the U.S., both economically and socially. It was the height of the Cold War, and the U.S. was making major moves in the space race. Meanwhile, the coinage system was undergoing significant changes, and this dime represents that pivotal moment in American monetary history. Holding a 1965 dime in your hand is like holding a piece of that history. If you're lucky enough to have a 1965 Roosevelt dime in excellent condition, or with a rare minting error, it could be worth a lot more than you think. Checking the details on your coin and getting it graded by a professional could be the difference between just 10 cents and a small fortune. So, just how much could this 1965 Roosevelt dime be worth today? Well, if it's in top condition and has the right error or rarity, it could fetch an impressive $62,000. Yes, that's $62,000 for a dime that might be hiding in your collection right now. If you enjoyed learning about the fascinating history and value of this coin, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on more videos about rare and valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you've come across any interesting coins in your collection. And until next time, happy collecting. Bye.